my next big project is here. So I was just looking around speedrun.com and looked under Battle Cats, and what I found was really cool. So in Battle Cats, if you search it up, it'll be brought to like this screen-ish. This is the main game, but what I found is that they're actually kind of trying to hide something from you. It's surprisingly hard to find, but basically if you, so there are these there are the categories, right? Empire of Cats, Into the Future, Cats of the Cosmos, Battle Cats Rising, which is starting from a fresh account, like NG's new game, and then Heavenly Tower, which is just completely empty. But if you're going to leaderboards, at the bottom here, it'll say Stories of Legend, and if you click into that, every single Stories of Legend subchapter is just there. These are world records that you can hold. So, for example, if I go to Castle of Fish, it's empty. So there are these. So these are the three like subcategories, I guess you could call them. Hacked versus not hacked, which means is your account like still legitimate? Not BTM stands for back to map, so not back to map or back to map button. And then power-ups, no power-ups, power-ups are 3 times speed, which of course you need to pay for, are the separate categories. And if I just recorded myself completing a run of Castle of Fish, just casually just completing a run of Castle of Fish, doesn't need to be fast at all, I would be a world record holder, because there's no runs here. And look at how many of these there are. Now say I were to record 4 runs of Castle of Fish. One run is clicking the back to map button without any power-ups. Another run is not clicking the back to map button without any power-ups. Another run is turning on a CPU, just a random CPU for one stage. That doesn't really have struggled in any cost efficiencies. And then the 4th run is doing that, but you don't click the back to map. I would now have 4 world records. There are 48 subchapters. Like, seriously, there are so many world records waiting to happen. So why am I making this video? Well, the reason I'm making it is because I'm calling on this community. I want to see this category, all these Stories of Legends, I want to make every single one white, which means there needs to be at least one run in at least one category. I want to see how big our community is and how much it can single-handedly sway this by having as many runs in this Stories of Legends specifically category as possible. I want to challenge you guys. There are, and I'm not even exaggerating here, over 100 world records waiting to be had, because each one has so many subcategories. If you just pay to get a 3 times speed, you can just get all of them. 3 times speed is just almost nobody has it on speedrun.com. That's all for this video. I just think our community can come together and do this, and I'm calling on you. Come submit these runs and come claim your world records. I will be making a second channel because I don't want to flood this channel with a bunch of runs. There will be like over 10 of them. I think that'd be both bad for the algorithm because people wouldn't click on them, and like bad for the channel because it would drown out all of our actual content, which is why there will be a second channel. So if you want to see these runs, just go over and watch them. But yeah, that's about all. Happy hunting! Oh, and by the way, I've been doing one of these runs while recording this video, and you guys had no idea.